Howdy, folks. Welcome back to Terry Family Adventures. Today I'm enjoying a Dr. Pepper Extra Creamy, and we're going to show you the 5 reasons why my Grand Cherokee is a terrible off-roading machine.
Terry Family Adventures.
Alright, folks. The first thing on our list is the fact that a WK2 Grand Cherokee has 4-wheel independent suspension. Now, everybody in the off-roading community knows the solid axles is the way to go. It just offers more articulation so that you can keep your tires in contact with the ground. With the 4-wheel independent suspension, you're way more likely to get one of your tires in the air, causing you to lose traction, or you're even more prone to flip them over. And so a Grand Cherokee WK2 is terrible for off-roading for that reason. So the second thing on our list here is we're over here at the driver's door jamb, and you can see right there 6,500 pounds. That is a lot of weight to try to be off-roading with. That can cause a significant amount of problems when you're coming off of ledges. It compresses your suspension a lot, can cause you to bottom out, hit your bumper, or whatever. A Grand Cherokee WK2 is really just too heavy to be an ultimate off-roading machine. The third thing on our list is the fact that this has the tow package. And the fact that it can pull a trailer isn't really the problem. The problem lies underneath here. These are auto-leveling shocks for the rear of the Grand Cherokee, so that when you put weight on it, it has valving in there so it can kind of like pump itself back up so that it will handle the load weight for the tow package. The problem with that is that the mounts at the top are wider than the regular ones, and so it does make finding a lift kit much more difficult that fits with the tow package. The fourth thing on our list is that this right here is the CV axle, and this is the strut. And the CV axle goes through the strut and comes out the other side. It has a horseshoe shape, and the axle goes right through there. I know you can't see it all that great on here, but it goes right through there. And so when you try to put a lift on here, this axle has to come through there, but then you've lifted the vehicle, so it has to try to angle upwards towards the differential. And with it going between here, you can only get about 2.5 inches of lift before the strut starts to interfere with the axle, and you start to have clearancing issues right between here. And that's our number 4 reason why the Grand Cherokee WK2 is not the ultimate off-roading machine. And the fifth thing on our list is that there's no lockers. On the Trailhawk and a couple other trims of this Grand Cherokee, you can get what's known as the ELSD, which is an electronically controlled limited slip differential. It's only limited, and it's electronically controlled to the point where the tire almost has to make one complete rotation before the computer realizes and engages it. And then at that point, it's only a limited slip instead of being an open differential, so it's still not a locker. The differentials on these WK2s is metric, so there's nobody that makes a locking kit for it. I mean, it's been a big problem just trying to find a place that will re-gear my differentials for when I put much larger tires on there, because then the transmission is going to be hunting for gears. It's going to be a huge issue. And so the fact that you cannot get lockers, they don't exist, just is the number 5 reason why a WK2 is not the ultimate off-roading machine. Thank you for joining us at Terry Family Adventures. We really appreciate you watching.